Welcome to the shit show, punk bitches.
Don't go to fucking school. If you get inspired by Rudy, you're a fucking loser. Any grown adult on TikTok should be registered as a sex offender. I'm political poison. Nobody running for office wants to touch me except maybe Joe Biden. Sex would probably be really annoying if they had to stop to bitch about how entitled millennials are. It's time to get rid of the boomers. You should gas up your meth-addicted cousin Shane the same way you support Lizzo. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this week's episode of Deepish Thoughts. There's a lot going on in the world, a lot of anxiety, elections, coronavirus, locust swarms in Africa. Lots of people are thinking that these could be the end times. I don't know. I'm not a prophet. I'm not really religious. At least I don't have time to get into it. Not on this show, that is. But a lot of people are concerned that this could be it for us, and that's causing a lot of anxiety. And if you're suffering from anxiety, one of the best natural treatments that won't give you erectile dysfunction, won't turn you into a zombie, won't make you a shell of your former self who can't bust a nut, is CBD. I'm a spoken proponent of it. I'm proven that it works without the nasty side effects of prescription medication. So if you're suffering from anxiety and you think coronavirus is going to kill you, then you need to go to northspokanecbd.com and use the code word drunk for 15% off your order. Now, you can only get 15% off your order, and you can only fucking keep this show running if you use the code word drunk for 15% off your order at northspokanecbd.com. That's all I got. Usually I turn this into a long rant, but I'm not saying it's going to cure the coronavirus. It might. I have no idea. It probably won't. But I'm not a doctor, so I also can't say it won't. But it'll at least help alleviate your anxiety. It is trying times right now, the coronavirus. It's got a lot of people scared. Not me, I'm hopeful. We're not sponsored by Powerade, by the way. I'm just really fucking thirsty. I thrive in that environment. You know, it's my plan to pay off my student loans is the downfall of society. So I'm really hopeful about this one. I think it was Tim Dillon said that SARS, Ebola, West Nile let him down. I'm really hopeful. I thought Trump was going to get me there too. Didn't work out too well. The economy is actually doing kind of good right now, but I'm hopeful. Every time I hear about these, I get really hopeful. It's like, wow, I might be off the hook for those student loans. I mean, it's a better game plan than Bernie Sanders. There's no way they'll let him win. That's all I'm saying. And you know that the fact they say 2% are dying. We need to pump those numbers up. We need to pump those numbers way up because we have way too many people. We have just too much trash. Can we select who gets coronavirus? Can we get rid of like the Instagram influencers? That's who I want to get the coronavirus. Let's take down the Demi Bagbies and Gary Vaynerchuks of the world. We don't need all that positivity because things aren't really that great right now. You know, people are upset about the election. I think that's great too. We are about to witness for the first time in human history 2 completely senile old men scream at each other on a debate stage. How can you possibly find something wrong with that? I'm so psyched about the upcoming election. I'm so psyched. I mean, we're fucked either way. We're so fucked. I don't even care. But I mean, Joe Biden just swept Bernie Sanders in Super Tuesday. Well, not swept, but he kicked his ass, right? Bloomberg dropped out. Can't be mad about that. The CIA candidate, Pete Buttigieg, gone. Elizabeth Warren's just so close. She's right on the edge. Got 256th of the way there, or of an inch left before she's off that edge. You never know. It'll be interesting though to see those two lunatics scream at each other. And it'll be really interesting since the Libertarian Party seems keen on nominating one of the most boring candidates. The Libertarian Party, okay, here's my thing with the Libertarian Party. In 2016, they had Gary Johnson, John McAfee, and Austin Peterson. All three of those guys were kind of interesting in their own way. But this year, look at some of the fucking... I'd rather watch paint dry than some of these guys. Everyone's super pissed off at Whitney for cursing. I'm like, at least he's trying. Who, Ken Armstrong, the boomer candidate? Lincoln Chafee, hashtag feel the chafe. Jacob Hornberger, they're all boring as fuck. I don't want any of these guys. You mean John McAfee high on cocaine in the fucking jungle? I'll take that. Fuck. Powerade fucked me up there for a minute. Not sponsored, but we are sponsored by North Spokane CBD. Go there, northspokanecbd.com. Code word drunk for 15% off your order. But seriously. Anyway, back to what I was getting at. We need coronavirus to thin out the herd. The two spots where I've seen that coronavirus is spreading, we've got an old folks home and the Department of Homeland Security in Washington. And I see both of these and I'm like, you're expecting me to look at these like they're bad news. Like someone's kid just got an extra $6,000 a month because they're not paying for that fucking nursing home anymore. And one of the most criminal organizations in the federal government is now infected. Why am I supposed to be upset here? Like, this is an absolute win for me, for everyone involved. Right? I think it should be mandatory that old folks' homes get infested with coronavirus like once a year. And that's another thing. I got a bone to pick with some. Not obviously, I don't hate the boomers. This is a character I play. Remember, this is all an act. It's just a role. Casey Eastwood and his girlfriend are some of my best friends. They're boomers. Best friends in some of my best friends in comedy are boomers. It's okay. Not all boomers. Can I start that off? However, I've got a bone to pick with some of them, most of them. The ones that call the Humane Society because people's dogs bark too much. First off, I have a massive beef with the Humane Society. I'm not even comfortable walking in that building because I owe so much money. Right? I have a major bone to pick with them. Second off, the boomers that call them because a dog, not attacking. It's not like it's a vicious pit bull. The parties involved in this will remain anonymous. It's a tiny little dog. It's a Chihuahua that may or may not bark at people that walk down the street. And these boomers called the Humane Society. I have a preposition. We can meet in the middle. Excuse me, I have the coronavirus. We can meet in the middle on this. And the coronavirus is great, by the way. I competed in a stand-up competition. Spit right into the mic every time. And that way, if I lost, I'd infect the fuckers that beat me. A little biological terrorism to psych out the competition. Never hurts. I have a preposition, though. We're going to meet the crabby boomers in the middle. We're going to meet them in the middle. You can continue to call on our dogs for barking. You can continue to call the Humane Society. But we're going to develop a separate department of the local government where it just takes the boomers away. We call in a crabby boomer report. A couple guys in a van just come and scoop them up with a big old net, put a collar around their neck, you know, like what they used to herd cattle with. March them into the van. And then we take them to a Nike factory where they make shoes for $250 an hour until their bones literally fall apart. That's what we're going to start doing with the crabby boomers. The ones that, tell us, don't believe everything you say you see on the internet. And then they share the most blatant fake news. Like, Obama hates it when you share this picture. Share it to tell him to screw off. Like, what the fuck are you even talking about? They share like TrumpPatriotNews.com, but CNN's fake news. I'm not saying CNN isn't fake news, but Eagle Patriot News isn't any better. It's a lot fucking worse. When your source looks like it was written by a first grader, I'm not going to consider it legitimate. Too many of them. That's why we need the coronavirus. We need this. We deserve this, quite frankly. We've had this coming for a very long time. Because there are too many dirtbags on Instagram that are making a lot of money. There are too many motivational speakers out there. People who have sold nothing. They contribute nothing. They've had no success. In fact, the only way they've made their money is by telling other people how to get rich. That's it. That's all they contribute. We can find some of their corny ass quotes right now. We'll just Google it. Let's Google motivational speakers quotes, and I'll just read some of the first ones that pop up here. Okay, and we're doing this live. I didn't rehearse any of this. This is all. Here we go. Successful people are always looking for opportunities to help others. Unsuccessful people are always asking, what's in it for me? Really? You're going to die on that hill. Because I know plenty of successful people who don't give a fuck about anyone else. In fact, that's how they got successful, was by stepping on every single person underneath them who needed help. That was Brian Tracy. I don't know who he is, but he looks like a fucking Ken doll. Let's see here. People often say that motivation doesn't last. Well, neither does bathing. That's why we recommend it daily. Guess they're lacking a lot of motivation in India then, huh? It was Zig Ziglar, and that was how I get canceled this week. They haven't canceled me yet. I can say whatever the fuck I want. Who gives a shit? Ridiculous. These people are fucking stupid. This is dumb. This is a waste of time. Like, yeah, they said they recommend it daily because that's how he makes his fucking money. Like, drug companies recommend you take the drug daily because that's how they make their fucking money. This isn't hard. Jesus. Let's see. What else do we have here? Let's see here. This is the king one. This is the one. This is the quote to end all quotes. Spectators pay, players get paid. Grant Cardone. Are you fucking kidding me? The jig is up. There's no doubt about it now. Nothing whatsoever. Spectators pay, players get paid. He says that as you pay $50 a ticket to fill up an arena to watch him tell you how to make money. I'll do it. This is now the Caleb's. This is no longer Deepish Thoughts by Drunken Disorderly Media. This is now the Caleb Salvatore Motivational Speaking Hour. Let me give you my first pro tip to success. Don't pay $50 to see someone tell you how to make money. That's step one. That's the only step of my plan. That's it. Don't pay for someone else to tell you how to make money. That's it. Spectators pay, players get paid. Guess what? You didn't notice? You're the spectator in that equation, and that's fine. We need spectators. I have no problem with spectators. It's gone. Yes, I know it's sugary and it's shitty for me. If you're listening to the audio version, it is down my, sports drink. Yes, I know it's bad for me, but it's a lot better than the copious amounts of alcohol I was drinking daily. So it's a good substitute. Eat my ass if you think differently. Spectators pay, players get paid. I love it. I'm tired, but I love it. This just rejuvenated me with energy. I'm so excited now. He's openly admitting to defrauding you. You're the spectator. All right, here's Cardone. We're going to go off Grant Cardone here. Cardone's 10 rules. Rule number 1, get your money to work. What the fuck does that even mean? Get your money to work. To what? To work for him, buying his overpriced tickets and self-help novels. I'm going to write a self-help novel too, called Put Down the Fucking Book and Get Off the Couch. That's going to be the only chapter. The only page tells you get off the fucking couch. Be 350-page book. The next 349 pages are all just going to be pictures of my asshole. Put the fucking book down. If you're taking the time to read a self-help book, no, you either have the tick to go and be successful or you don't. No one who's successful was like, yeah, I was a lazy, fat, slob piece of shit. I was sitting on the couch. I was eating Pizza Hut daily, fucking overdrafting my bank account at Burger King, on Netflix and Xbox Live. And then I read Grant Cardone's book, and now I'm a multimillionaire CEO. No one's done that. Multimillionaire CEOs either inherit the money or they have the drive naturally. They're willing to sacrifice the weekends, the time with their family, the sleep. They're willing to sacrifice some of that shit, not all of it, but some of it, for their goals. They don't read fucking books that tell them if you can believe, you can achieve. Get your money to work right, or get your money to work. Step 2, and are you guys ready? This is going to be a long one. There's 10 rules. This fucking retard. Pay the price. Yeah, pay the price for his tickets and self-help books. Pay the price. That's right. That's the price you pay. If you want to be successful, you listen to this asshole talk. That's the price. 3, have a strong why. Again, if you need to read a book or watch an asshole on YouTube to be motivated, you don't have a why, nor do you deserve one. Step 4, hate your life. Well, that's already accomplished. I wouldn't be reading your shit if I didn't hate my life. Step 5, have a champion's mindset. Again, if you had a champion's mindset, you wouldn't need Grant Cardone or Gary Vaynerchuk or, that Tracy guy. You wouldn't need them to inspire you. You would just go fucking do it. They're not going to set the fuse. I hate to spoil it for you. All right? If you haven't figured out that you have the mindset of a businessman or a hustler, you haven't figured that out yet, you're not going to. You're not. It's not going to happen. Grant Cardone's not going to help you find it. It's just not there. It doesn't exist. That's fine. Go work a 9 to 5. Get drunk in backyards. Enjoy time with your families. Don't be like me and scream into a microphone at 10:30 at night because you've overbooked yourself on projects and shows. Step 6, commit fully. The people reading this, the only thing they've ever committed to is finishing a buffet line, is finishing the fourth plate at the China buffet. That's the only thing they've committed to. I couldn't get the words out there. I'm tired. It's late. It's the only thing these people have committed to. Step 7, collaborate. Ho, 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 ho. Collaborate with other morons who buy these bullshit self-help books. See, this is how the pyramid scheme element gets implemented into it. Grant Cardone sells you on the book. You sell your friends on Grant Cardone. You just keep going. Just keep getting people into the cult. Hopefully it ends with you drinking some poison Kool-Aid and the world can get rid of you because you're kind of a worthless sack of shit. Step 8, change your surroundings. I'm okay with this one. Fucking leave your wife and kids. That's fine. They're better off without you. Definitely change your surroundings. Get the fuck out of town. Step 9, be on a mission. The people who need to be motivated by Grant Cardone, the only mission they're on is whatever level of Call of Duty they're trying to complete right now. Step 10, have fun. Aww, isn't that sweet? Have fun. That's step 10. Just have fun. Have fun hating your life. That's step 4, is to hate your life. You're supposed to have fun hating your life. This is a moron who has figured out how to make other morons like him, or how to make money off of other morons. That's what I'm trying to get at here. Grant Cardone, show up early, stay late, have 10 deals working for every deal you want. Spend 0 time crying about how unfair the world. This sounds like shit that my fucking Spanish teacher used to yell at us about. I had a Spanish teacher, Mrs. Darling, right? She spent over half the class screaming at us about how just worthless millennials were. It was kind of weird, but now I think she just jacked it from Grant Cardone. She just scolded us about how lazy we were and entitled and thought the world owed us. And it was kind of true, but what fucking high school kid wasn't that way? We're sticking with Grant. Grant's my new hero. I'm going to get a framed picture of Grant Cardone, and that's going to inspire me to be the man that I just wasn't until I started reading his shit. People oh my God. Let's see. What else do we have for Grant? Let's see here. I love these. You sleep. Here we go. This is another one. This is my biggest pet peeve. You sleep like you're rich. I'm up like I'm broke. This pisses me off more than anything. We have this misconception that if you dare do what human beings have been doing since the dawn of time, you're lazy and just can't cut it. You know what? Cavemen used to sleep 8 fucking hours a day. They had to hunt for their family just to eat for the week. Okay? Were they lazy? No. Now, if you sleep till noon every day and don't fucking do anything, it takes you 3 hours to get going, yeah, then maybe you're kind of fucking lazy. But these are the people that suggest that you need like 4 hours of sleep. Have you ever tried to run on 4 hours of sleep? I'm a comedian. Obviously, I've fucking tried to run on 4 hours of sleep, for elongated periods of time. It doesn't fucking work. You can pull it for a day or two, and then you get worthless. And you start to see shit that's not fucking there. And people start to think you're on meth because you're seeing shadow people running across your hallway. But it's not. You're not on drugs. You wish you were on drugs because you'd be a lot less tired. But you've been working your ass off. So you're just dead and you're worthless and you're hallucinating. I have been so tired that I've hallucinated. It's not fun. And there is nothing successful about it. Do you know what type of successful people tell you, well, if you're asleep, you better be rich? People who do cocaine, people who take Adderall, people who smoke crystal meth will tell you that sleep is for the rich. Do you know who posts, if you're sleeping, you better be rich, #rise and grind on Instagram? Guys who just got up for the first shift at Burger King. Go make your $10.50 an hour and shut the fuck up. You're not grinding. You're making more money selling weed on the side than you are working the fucking drive-thru at Burger King, you degenerate sack of shit. Fuck. I hate that. Don't you dare do what human beings are designed to do to live. You spent your money on food and water? What the fuck do you need food and water for? Jesus. 80% of success is showing up. Bullshit. Maybe for your listeners, Grant. Yeah, there's lots of people that just show up to their job. That doesn't mean they're successful. Let's see. Here's. Oh, let's see here. He is one of those self-diagnosed depression guys. I love them. Those Tumblr mental illness people. My favorite. My absolute favorite. 15 success tips. Number 1, show up no matter what. What if I have the coronavirus, Grant? Huh? What if I have what if I'm dying of an ill? My mother's dying, Grant. I think I've got maybe a couple days left with her. Nope, show up no matter what. Make decisions quickly. This one, that one's great. Make decisions quickly. So does that mean that, like, if I've got, big life decision, don't think on it, just dive right into it. Leave your family, pursue that acting career, quit your job, live on the fucking street, doesn't matter, make a quick fucking decision. Smoke the meth. The guy's in your face with it, just take it. You'll need it to stay awake because sleep is only for rich people. Promote your successes. I actually don't mind that one. Give more than you take. Pretty sure that'd make me broke, Grant. Never quit no matter what. Oh, did he rip that off the wall of a second grade classroom? Are you fucking kidding me? Make closed deals a priority. Really? Because I was just hoping to just let him walk away. Go ahead. Just leave. Yeah, you want to buy a, maybe, we'll see. Car salesmen love this guy. Be willing to make others rich. Oh, isn't that nice? Socialism. He's throwing him a bone for the socialists. It's so nice of him. Flow power to people in power. That's right. Remember, you're always going to be working for somebody else, even though I'm pitching you financial freedom. Say yes more than you say no. Yeah. And that strange man offers you Coke at the bathroom in the bar at 1:30 in the morning. You fucking say yes. Yeah. Say yes more than you say no. Learn how to negotiate like a pro. Doesn't tell you how, just learn. But how, Grant? Who gives a fuck? Learn how to negotiate like a pro. What am I negotiating? Doesn't matter. Better to do something than nothing. That's right. It's better to spend $35 on a book that's going to call you a piece of shit for spending money you didn't need to spend on things. Scale your business. Small is wrong. Yeah, fuck the small business owners. I'm down with that one too. That's 2 for 15 so far. Commit first, figure the rest out later. Hey, you like that girl you've been dating for a week? Move in with her. Commit first, just figure the rest out later. Who gives a fuck? You want to be an actor? You want to be a musician? Quit your fucking job. Commit first, figure the rest out later. Who gives a fuck that your kids have been living off top ramen for the last month? Now they're not going to eat it all. Commit first, figure out later. That's what Grant says. only take advice from super successful. So why the fuck am I listening to you? And demand more from yourself than anyone else. I demand I stop listening to fucking retards on YouTube telling me how to make money when the only thing they've ever made money at is telling other people how to make money. That's how we're going to end the show this week, because I said retard like 3 times. That was 4, and I'm definitely going to get kicked off YouTube now. I'm Caleb Salvatore, and obviously this shit is all demonetized. They don't let us advertise on here and make any ad share money on YouTube. So make sure you go to the Drunk and Disorderly Patreon. Knocked my Powerade bottle over there. Sorry, I'm on some of Grant's cocaine. I just got really hyped up. Not really. I don't do drugs. I don't recommend you do drugs. Let's see here. But yeah, make sure you go to the Drunk and Disorderly Patreon. If you enjoy listening to me scream into the microphone, go there. You can donate money to us, because obviously we're not making any money off ads. We make money off donations of kind viewers like you. I'm sure we'll get kicked off Patreon soon. And it'll probably be my fault, and I'll probably get fired from this network. That's okay, though. The only way we can make money is if you subscribe. It's the only way we can make this show better. I can make the camera quality better. I know it's not fantastic. Maybe we'll even start working on sound improvements. So make sure you go to patreon.com/drunkmedia and you donate to us. We caved. We did it. We finally did it. Go to patreon.com, drunkmedia, and give us some money. Give us some money. Because remember, spectators pay, players play. You're the spectators, so go pay us. Peace the fuck out, you freak bitches.